Everybody to the season premiere of XWA Onslaught, streaming to you live from Los Angeles, California. And just in a matter of moments that we will be beginning with our first match of tonight. Oh, wait a fucking second. I done fucked up the damn cards. Oh shit. You know what, fuck it, hold on, I got a better idea for this. Just a little edit. Hold up. Because originally we were supposed to be the tag champions up first, but I fucking forgot. So, give me 1 second, let me edit the match cards. Alright, and we're good. Click. Let's do this. So of course we are in Los Angeles, California, and the rumors are true because here comes the Lucha Sisters. So bring it, the one in yellow is Amelia Phoenix, and the other, and the other is Garcia Vega. Yeah, I think I heard this music before. So I get the media outcasts will pretty much have returned. But then again, who was the woman in the center? For some reason, seeing that the media outcast decided to call up upon a third member of sorts. So pretty much the media outcast pretty much now having a third member of sorts, but we don't know who is that third member, to be exact. The very after starting out, but wait a second, is the third woman? That's Cassidy Walker! Is Cassidy Walker joining the media outcast? Well, that's strange. But anyway, we have to cut back into the match now. For pretty much Dark Day off, it would be Garcia Vega versus going up against Rebecca Starr. So now, immediately turning her attention onto SJ Ray. It's letting her head first into the apron. Of course, that Star turning her attention towards Amelia Phoenix! And for a DDT, taking down, well, one half of the Lucha Sisters, of what they are called. That Rebecca Starr managed to throw Garcia Vega into a rope tag in Cassidy Walker. What are they planning? And pretty much it's a wheelbarrow leg drop. Well, from Cassidy Walker, and I'm still trying to figure out what has persuaded her to join the Media Outcast. Because we know that she was on the phone in previous events, but we don't know who was on the other end. But now we tend to figure it out. It was both members of Media Outcast, given the fact that they have wrestled in the XWA many months ago. But I just don't understand how would this make sense in any way of the world. But of course, that's Amelia Phoenix, and now Leo springboard moonsault connects, coming out by Phoenix. And a kick out by Cassidy Walker at 2. Now, given the fact that the Lucha Sisters have just recently signed, well, to the XWA, we don't know what both of these women are capable of. However, we do know that they have direct ties with another, well, female luchador tag team, well, in the company, that being Los Alamos, Rosa Cian Martinez and Banda Laura. So we do know they have ties between those two people. Will we ever get to see them like face off face off each other in the match? Who knows? And just from looking at it, for Cassidy Walker trying to rip the mask off of Amelia Phoenix, but struggles to do so. I don't know if that's a good idea to immediately attempt to try and rip the mask off. Drop kick by Phoenix straight to Starr. However, for Rebecca, Starr managed to counter. And now the fight will be taken onto the outside. You can see that Amelia Phoenix trying to turn her attention towards Cassidy Walker. I don't know for what reason. But now attack made, and here comes Garcia Vega. And I believe in Mexico she was known as Vega Oscuro. Little fun fact for anyone that is watching. And now for Rebecca Starr, managed to get the speed off of the rope. Try to go for, I want to say, some head scissors, taking down Garcia Vega. Tag made, and here comes SJ Ray. Now, of course, that I'm not sure do I even want to mention this, but for SJ Ray, she has to deal with a bit of issues, personal issues, I wish not to say, but thankfully she managed to have them sorted out, and she is pretty much back to 100%. Well, but as of going forward, but now for Garcia Vega now has Cassidy Walker right where she wants her, and a DDT onto the apron, and that's going to take down Cassidy Walker for a period of time. And a face buster by SJ Ray. But a drop kick from Garcia Vega. And I'm still trying to get over the fact that what was going through Cassidy Walker's mind joining the Media Outcast. I guess we will never know. And suplex by Garcia Vega. However, for SJ Ray rolling herself out of the ring just to let Rebecca Starr get a few hits in. And that's technically the power of the Media Outcasts, that they will stop at nothing to pretty much, I want to say, utilize, well, their number advantage to get the drop on the other team. Now that is a smart way of putting it. Now, after Garcia Vega tried to at least will fight her own battles, into the corner going for Vega, but now it's even that for Rebecca Starr trying to trap Vega into, well, I want to say the corner in a 3-woe situation, but now going on top, go for Starr. Of course, a little bit of a prayer because this might not end well for Vega as a coast to coast connect onto Garcia Vega. Not sure that's how Garcia Vega will pretty much want that to happen. Covered now by Rebecca Starr, broken up by Phoenix. Rebecca Starr looking to pretty much be on the apron, but instead tagged in SJ Ray. I believe it's a bit of a hair pull, but I have no idea what is currently going on as of right now. But into the corner, going for SJ Ray. You can see that Garcia Vega trying to screen into the air, trying to at least hype herself up. And down goes Rebecca Starr onto the apron yet again. And now it's saved out for Garcia Vega, going a big berserk on outside the ring. Was slightly taken down for the Mia Outcast one by one, but not entirely when SJ Ray is still up. Yeah, you can see for a moment try to tag in Cassidy Walker, but failed to do so. But there's the Canadian Destroyer by Garcia Vega, and looking that the Lucha Sisters may have this one in the bag. But if they do not let their eye off the ball for 1 minute, tag made, and Amelia Phoenix is back in. They tried to use the rope to a small advantage to keep SJ Ray out. The arm drag, putting down SJ Ray almost in the center of the ring. Now just, I want to say, stomping on the right hand or arm. I do not know. The camera angle kind of bullshit regardless, but now trying to wrap the left arm. However, SJ Ray managed to fire herself out of it. The super kick connects. Well, on to Amelia Phoenix, covered out by SJ Ray. A kick out, well, by Phoenix. And it's not, well, how SJ Ray wanted, because she just wanted a quick and simple 1, 2, 3 count. But she's gonna have to do more than that. Well, to keep at least either one of the members of the Lucha Sisters down, because knowing them, they are pretty tough when going up against, like, at least either one or both of them. But now, as you see it for a hot shot, well, dug straight off to Cassidy Walker, and she is out again. And what is Amelia Phoenix doing here? Wheelbarrow Canadian Destroyer. It's almost like the same exact moves of Rosa Cien, which we will see later on tonight. Now into a corner, going for SJ Ray. And what is, well, Amelia Phoenix thinking of here? For SJ Ray managed to escape, however, well, does not. And now for Amelia Phoenix, well, may just figure something out here, and figuring out a small weakness within SJ Ray. And Terry's just trying to overwhelm her with, like, not only fast but also precise attacks to the body. And if you don't know how to counter that, I'm afraid that you may be in trouble. Tag made, here comes Garcia Vega, but a hot tag made, and Cassidy Walker made the legal woman, only to be on the receiving end of the head scissors. And what's funny about it is that Cassidy Walker also used to be, like, somewhat of a luchador back in the pay. See that you see here for the Walker Bomb 2.0 and the cover. But here comes Amelia Phoenix to make the save. Well, for Vega. But as I was saying about the whole luchador gimmick for Cassidy Walker, she was known as La Sombra back in Mexico for just only, well, 2 to 3 months. Covered now by Rebecca Starr. And kick out by Garcia Vega. Now, of course, as from what I've been told, that the Mia Outcasts prefer to work together as a team, but technically now, after I have been informed that they are just constantly receiving, well, members, well, over time, with the addition of, well, well, the PWD Women's Champion Danielle Warzone, and another member named Dallas Cole, and they're seeming to be like a up-and-coming unstoppable force within the EFED scene. And I believe this is where they will tend to make their mark first. Now for SJ Ray, pretty much going for it. I want to say a one-legged flip, trying to throw Garcia Vega into enemy territory, but it is not going to work. And now for SJ Ray, Well, no, not actually Ray, but for Rebecca Starr. My apologies. Darius to step ahead to Gary, and covered now by Starr. Sorry, I got the names confused. But your winner will be the Media Outcast. So your winners are the Media Outcasts, and hopefully we will get some answers to what is really going on between Cassidy Walker. And hopefully we do get those answers very, very soon. So let me see. But of course, for the season premiere, we have to keep the train going. And of course, the next woman, pretty much the next fight up will be, if I can get the two, there we go. So of course, the next fight up will be Natalie Osborne versus Alex Thunder. Now of course, that Natalie Osborne has expressed herself as being more of a single competitor rather than being part, well, of a trio. And she said no hate towards the British Strong Style, but she just feels like that she doesn't belong, well, within the trio, and she'd rather just go off, well, as what she thinks is best for her, and that being the stray dog, Natalie Osborne. But then again, what does this mean for British Strong Style in the future? Will they just find a replacement for Osborne, or are they just going to remain as a tag team going forward? That we do not know. But hopefully, well, as we are hoping that nothing bad will come out of it. So now here comes the stray dog, Natalie Osborne. Sad for much. Well, not for much, but after a majority of people are actually, well, kind of happy that Natalie Osborne is going on her own. Her trying to develop as a single star here in the XWA. I mean, no one told her to do it. She just said, you know what, I might as well just enter in a single competition and see where it's going to lead me. And apparently this is where it led her. It's kind of a bold decision, but she made it work. But here comes Alex Thunder. Now I will say that Alex Thunder is quote unquote, well, in her hometown, however, she's born in Long Beach, just, I believe, I think probably like a few minutes away from, well, Los Angeles, California. I don't know, someone's gonna have to do research on that. But, from what I've been told, that Alex Thunder, pretty much she's saying that she, well, how can I put it? She's saying that she might enter, well, she might enter in the heavyweight tournament or let alone she might end up going into XWA Underground and see how talent is doing all the way down there. And which reminds me, XWA Underground will be airing back on YouTube, well, this Saturday at 8:30. Well, no, not 8, but 7:30 to 8. Don't miss it. And that the second match is already underway. Just off rip, Alex Thunder making herself look like a dominant opponent. Wait a second now, for Natalie Osborne. Now managed to get a bit of offense in onto Thunder. And what's crazy about this is that these two actually trained together, well, in the performance center for the XWA. So it's kind of like a full circle moment between the two. Now I don't know, have these two ever agreed to fight each other, but I have a tense feeling that even if they did, they are gonna make it the best match, or at least for their opinion. And there goes, I want to say, a Samoa drop by Alex Thunder. Well, I don't know what that Samoa drop, to be honest. But now Osborne managed to counter, managed to break herself away. Well, managed to break herself away from Alex Thunder, or not. However, although Natalie Osborne may be fast, but so is Alex Thunder. So even if you try to run from her in the ring, it's not going to work whatsoever. And now into the ropes again. Drop kick connects. Well, by Natalie Osborne. Now seeming pretty much trying to attempt to rip the whole face off of Alex Thunder. Not sure if that's a good idea. But now trying to stomp onto the gut of Alex Thunder, including pretty much stomping on the right hand, or maybe the whole arm. Nope, it was the hand. Good. But it's almost like that Osborne literally trying to take down the Giant, and pretty much after her dominant win, well, against Rebecca Storm last week, it kind of makes you wonder what, well, pretty much kind of makes you wonder what can she potentially do next, or let alone who can she add to her wall of wins, or anything. Like, who can she add to her winning streak? Never mind, covered now by Alex Thunder, and Osborne kicks out at 1. And so far, it's not going very good for Osborne as we now enter our free cam. Now for Alex Thunder, I was looking to try and get, well, Osborne, no, line it up for the, pretty much, I want to say the Thunder strike, however, misses the target. And a hot shot ends up connecting. And now for both ladies are on the outside. Who knows what kind of damage they can end up getting themselves into. Now for Osborne, now looking to take care of the trash on the outside. And I don't know, Alex Thunder looking to be a bit like knocked out, but into the steel steps and going for Alex Thunder. As you can hear Natalie Osborne saying, "This will be the end of you." You can hear the ref count at 6. But now into the steel steps again. The ref count is at 7. And both of the, well, either one or both of these women have to get themselves back into the ring within the time limit. The ref count reaches 8. And from the looks of it, I don't know, because Alex Thunder looks to be alive, but the ref count had reached 10, and Natalie Osborne wins by count out. If I still had the invisible car render that I had, so now I won't be able to reveal like mystery opponents and shit. Oh well, it is what it is. I mean, I could just use like a random render, but that won't fucking work because people can see the damn names. So I would just say fuck it and keep it moving. So now our next match is for Mr. Blue versus a mystery opponent, and apparently this mystery opponent comes from outside of the company. And I don't know who that could be. As we are back in Los Angeles, California for XWA, and here comes the SWA Universal Champion, well, the No Limits Universal Champion, as I do need to fucking label shit now. Now for Mr. Blue, trying to make his way down to the ring, and we do not know who is challenging him for tonight. So of course you can see that Mr. Blue raising the XWA Universal Champion up high. And the reason why he is here, well, the reason why he is here in the, well, pretty much, well, for at least Onslaught, because fuck it, he's the damn Universal Champion, so he's allowed to go to either both brands if he so chooses. So the question remains, who, someone walked through the, no, I heard this music before, and holy shit, that's James Burns, and this man went on a literal rampage at KPW and TEW as well. Like, what the hell is he doing here? And you can hear the entirety of Los Angeles, California literally just cheering for James Burns. It's almost like he crossed through the forbidden door just so he could face off against Mr. Blue. And keep in mind, these two were supposed to fight each other in a TEW rules match. Like, Are we about to get a preview of it on XWA? Like, what the hell? Like, something tells me this is not going to end well for both of these gentlemen here, but in the XWA. All I can tell you is, out on ringside, Mr. Blue has to be pissed. And I could already tell that Mr. Blue was already losing it, because he was supposed to fight this man in TEW, but never in his life he thought he would end up with suddenly making his appearance in XWA. And I don't know, is there a rule in TEW or KPW to be not allowed to go to any other company? But I guess James Bird said, fuck it. I want Mr. Blue now, and I want him dead. I guess we got no choice but to make this match official. Here we go! Well, between James Burns versus Mr. Blue. And already off rip. And for James Burns, we're pretty much, for some reason, has a bit of hatred over Mr. Blue. For whatever reason. And I don't know, but maybe Blue's title reign may be in jeopardy now that with James Burns, we're pretty much into XWA. I don't even know if he even signed to here. We're pretty trying to go for it. I don't even know what the hell was that, to be honest. But I guess that all hell might be breaking loose in a given moment. And I think the best way to either put this is pretty much having 3 brands with no 3 companies going at it, but I don't know, would that be possible? As a court for James Burns, pretty much taking the fight onto the outside. But I'm not gonna lie, I might have to get a clip of this and send it over to like both KPW and TEW, just to let them know that, let's just say someone decides to cross through the forbidden door and give us a little sneak preview of what's yet to come. Oh well, doesn't matter. The headbutt by Mr. Blue, now trying to trap James Burns into a corner. And as I'm running an analysis on who exactly this man is, we don't know. Covered down by the champion. However, James Burns is not going to let it happen. Of course, that for Mr. Blue. So pretty much he said he fought this person almost a handful of times. If I can remember correctly, he also fought up against him in, well, pretty much in PWD in a fatal 4-way match. Then he proceeded, I think, to fight up against him in KPW. And pretty much recently, well, not recently, but I believe last month, he also managed to defeat him in a triple threat match as well, giving him his first win in TEW. So you can't say that both of these men have a little bit of history, but now it's looking at Mr. Blue's looking to end James Burns with the one-winged angel. I will have an official name for that move soon. But of course, after James Burns managed to kick out of the one-winged angel, for now, for James Burns throwing Mr. Blue into a corner. I don't even know what you even call this. But I believe that for some reason, oh no, an H-bomb connects onto the dome of Mr. Blue. And now Mr. Blue going out to the middle of the rope, trying to go for, I want to say, a somersault, well, net breaker, I believe, but it doesn't connect. And now James Burns. But now James Burns literally pretty much signaling the fans to start counting how many stomps I could put into for Mr. Blue, and I believe it was probably 10 or something. But now James Burns going for the death ride. I'm not sure if that's the actual name, but covered now by James Burns. But Mr. Blue ends up kicking out. So of course, but now the James Burns not letting Mr. Blue escape. But I don't know, like who even greenlit this opportunity? Well, for this to even happen. I think the board of directors were like, alright, we're going to need something to shake up for our next pay-per-view. I think this is the only way to do it. Covered out by James Burns. However, for the champion, Mr. Blue, still putting up a fight against, I want to say, a company-wide rival, if you will. Now for Mr. Blue, pretty much trying to at least get some fight in him, or at least trying to fight back and defend this pretty much defend this company with honor. And now Mr. Blue almost looking for it, trying to use the rope to a bit of advantage. Not sure if that's a smart idea, but it may benefit in the long run. But now for Mr. Blue, pretty much trying to use almost the same stuff for submission as Jordan Styles during XWA Halloween Takeover's kickoff show, that being, well, the ankle crusher, but it doesn't work. And a strong right hand by Mr. Blue, countered by James Burns. I don't know, this is going to be a good idea. James Burns, Mr. Blue might be in trouble. The rotating power driver, I should say, and cover by James Burns. And Mr. Blue somehow, some way, still kicks out. Yeah, I will say to you now that these two are putting one hell of a match against each other. This should have been main event. Like, I don't know what have gotten into the two, but something tells me that the D2 just really hate each other and want one of them to bleed. But now Mr. Blue was trying to go for some flip side slam. Top rope now goes for Mr. Blue. Ready to connect with the blue splash. And covered now by the champion. But James Burns managed to kick out. They're almost like that Mr. Blue trying to use for the H-bomb to the advantage. Running knee connects. Well, by James Burns, and it is not going good. Managed to roll through, super kick connects onto Blue, and this time for Blue managed to counter out of an H-bomb, as it could have been trouble for him. And it is not going well for both men as they are taking each other back to the outside. Only this time for James Burns to land the H-bomb into the center of the head. Compared to stomp onto the chest. You guys willing to talk about this like match in different companies? It will really help me a lot, because not only I do this for fun, but I actually do want this at least event that I'm running to be at least noticed by some people, not a lot, but you get the idea. But of course, James Burns, man, the lock wall, the arms of Mr. Blue, looking to try and break, well, his right hand and add a bit of damage to the lower back as an add-on, well, to injury. And I don't know when Mr. Blue will be able to survive this man. Technically, he's like pretty much John Moxley and the Sandman rolled into one. But here comes Mr. Blue! We're probably going for a corkscrew tope. I believe that's what he calls it. And without a doubt, these men are not even showing a single sign of stopping. It's like that for Blue, willing to try and push his limits to see, like, how much can he be able to defeat James Burns. Well, not being able to defeat James Burns because you know he can't. But now that for Mr. Blue, pretty much lining it up for, I want to say, the BLU. Well, and the 630. However, it misses the target. But of course, Blue is not taking any of it. Cover now by the champion. And Blue gets the win. Now, Mr. Blue is your winner. Well, probably Mr. Blue, your winner here. Well, in the XWA after a long, hard-fought battle. Well, I wouldn't say a battle, but a war. And I'm still trying to get over the fact of what the hell exactly happened. I don't know what that is teaser to the TEW rules match or anything, but regardless, that was an awesome match. So now after that mind-boggling match we just had, next up, well, pretty much next up will be Impulse, but taking on the host, will pretty much taking on, well, the past host of Halloween Takeover, that being Noah Miller. So of course here comes, well, the semi-controversial and the overall, well, the overall king of hate, and just recently announced the Angel of Death. Well, Impulse is here.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Charlottesville, Virginia, weighing in at 215 pounds.
So now, of course, it's Impulse. Now, as he officially called this outfit his, and I quote, bounty hunter gear. Now, what exact type of bounty hunting that he's going to be getting himself into, we do not know. But he has considered joining an annual wolf hunt. Whatever the hell that could mean. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, my mic got unplugged randomly. And now here comes the healer of worlds, Noah Miller. Now, of course, we can understand reasonably in ring that Impulse has every single right to be pissed off about him losing the La Fantasma cage match against a returning Cobra. But wait a second here! After Impulse not wasting any time and getting straight to work, going after the healer of worlds, Noah Miller. And I don't know if the bell even been rung yet, but the official gonna have a hard time, well, pretty much officiating this matchup. And what the hell is Impulse thinking of? But down goes Impulse up the edge of the ramp. Well, after trying to get security, trying to separate the two. And these two men are fighting at it once and for all. But now for Impulse. And oh no, I don't know if that's a good idea. But it seems like Impulse is going to go for it and slamming. But Noah Miller onto what should have been the damn table, but oh well. So now for Impulse, we're pretty much hawking down. We're pretty much trying to attempt to hawk down Noah Miller, but instead, and of course the official is trying to, I want to say, get things under control here. But now, for both men taking a fight on, now both men are in the ring, and finally the match is official between the Healer of Worlds versus the Angel of Death. It's all like that for Impulse trying to get the jump on Noah Miller. I don't know what has gotten into him, but apparently this may be because of the loss against his brother. But of course for Impulse not trying to at least let go of the prey. But then again, he is literally dealing with the Healer of Worlds. This man is all but powerful when the time is right. So Impulse is gonna have to do everything within his power to at least get the one up on him. Massive body splash by Noah Miller. Covered now by the Healer of Worlds. Impulse kicks out before one. But into a corner, going for Impulse, but now that is not going to be pretty for him. And pretty much there's the gut check, and the drop kick ends up connecting. And Impulse really crushing his arm, saying, "I expected more from you. Where is it?" And now for Impulse, almost looking to not show any restraint whatsoever. Well, against Noah Miller, but now back outside the ring they go. The Swing Blade done by well, not for him, but straight to Miller. And into the steel steps going for Impulse. And it is not looking to be good for him. And now for Impulse being back into the ring now. And Brave looking to attempt to dish out even more damage. Well, onto Noah Miller, but what the hell is Impulse attempting to do? But there is the downward shoulder tackle. But a downward shoulder tackle of Noah Miller. And it is seeming that these two men would just want to technically attempt to kill each other. Into the steel steps going for Noah Miller, and now Impulse literally just ripping off the pieces and equipment to the commentary table. Like, what the hell is going on? Now Impulse made to pick up Noah Miller and going for like an impressive suplex, but now for some reason he tried to target the ref. And now the ref is literally hanging on by a thread. Impulse going into the ropes, however gets saved by the ref, but decides to turn his attention to him and just throws him to the side like he's nothing. What the hell has gotten into Impulse? But now it's Noah Miller looking to put away Impulse, and pretty much that is the Brother Zero. I don't know how long the ref's gonna be knocked out. Of course, we're probably gonna need the medical team down here to check. But it seems that the ref is doing somewhat okay, but now he's throwing outside the ring. But now that for Impulse turns his attention back to the ref as he is gone now. And with the ref down, meaning Impulse now can unleash his favorite weapon, that being a steel chair. Like, what the hell had gotten into the man? Like, we exactly don't know how could this potentially happen, but what ended up making Impulse like this in the first place? But now for Noah Miller, throwing Impulse back into the ring. And now trying to get at least a jump on him. Cover now. But wait a second, for Noah Miller trying to hang his feet off pretty much onto the ropes. But by a thread, Impulse was somehow, some way kicks out. Of course, the Impulse trying to fight back with every fiber of his body. But now here he comes. For the backflip landing into Noah Miller. I have a feeling like the general managers are not going to be happy. Well, pretty much with Impulse the moment he gets back. Well, the moment he heads backstage after the match. The ref count is at 5. But pretty much into the ring going for Noah Miller. So technically for Impulse, well, really does not want to, well, pretty much doesn't want to lose by any means necessary. It's like this man is not the same anymore. Now for Impulse, grabbing Noah Miller, but no, not like this! Straight through the table! Go for Noah Miller. And we don't know what Impulse will want it to do for a very long time. But for somehow, some way that Noah Miller and not letting himself take that loss. But now for Impulse, I was looking to try and cut off at least the loss for Noah Miller. But now Impulse now having Noah Miller in a trap, however, and not letting it go to waste. But however, for Noah Miller, still after being slammed through a fucking table, he still survives. So of course, as Noah Miller will be victorious. And I don't know why this would end up happening, but hopefully we have reasons behind this in the future. Holy fuck. Well, actually, yeah, it would be a one-on-one. Like, I'm being completely honest with you, I don't know what has gotten into these two. But, nonetheless, as for security, well, not security, but as for Noah Miller pretty much leaving through the crowd for some obvious reason. But if we're going to take a short break while we get this commentary table fixed, so don't go anywhere. Well, welcome back to XWA Onslaught. And we now have our commentary table fixed up, but I don't know what the results be any different.
Making her way to the ring, representing American Alpha from Chicago, Illinois,
And of course, that we are currently being greeted with Dalek well, pretty much Dallas Carmelo. And honestly, we pretty much, as everyone really just saw what Impulse just done. I don't know, like, what we even call it. I think that was supposed to be a warning shot to Cobra, like saying that this will be you if you, well, if you dare to piss me the fuck off. So of course after Dallas Carmelo, the Chicago native, is now in ring. And now she will be awaiting her opponent.
And from Los Angeles, California,
So now here comes Grace Evans. So, I'm still trying to get over the fact that we just got word from our general manager that as they were trying to reason with Impulse on why they had to do this, apparently Impulse is already out of the building. So I guess we probably might hear from him never, I guess, I don't know. But hopefully there will be somewhat of a reason why. Like why they had to do this. But anyway, back to the match. We have Dallas Carmelo against Grace Evans. And keep in mind this is the co-main event for a driver of Grace Evans. They're almost looking to try and trying to roll up for Carmelo for some random reason. Oh, hello. Now for Grace Evans trying to at least lock in the submission hold on to Dallas Carmelo. However, it doesn't work. So now, cover now by Dallas Carmelo. However, for Grace Evans will only be able to kick out at 2. So now for Dallas Carmelo, almost looking to try and pretty much pop off the arm from the shoulder. Well, Grace Evans from what it looks to be. Try to go from top rope, connecting. I believe that would have been a drop kick if it was to connect. Now for Grace Evans, very much trying to put away Dallas Carmelo. However, it won't work. And now I believe that for Grace Evans might be in a little bit of trouble now. If Grace Evans can fight her way out of it, in which she does. Pretty much almost what would have been the end of Grace Evans, but now, looking to pretty much lift up Carmelo into the Tiger Driver. It's all like the Grace Evans even regrets even doing the move, but nonetheless, she has to win the match by any means necessary. Now into a rope. Repair at the knee to the gut. I believe that's what it would have been. And kick to the lower back. Well, Grace Evans. But now for Dallas Carmelo. Almost looking to try to regain a tad bit of momentum with a takedown Grace Evans in the co-main event. But now that's for Grace Evans. Now almost looking to be back up onto her feet. Now off the top rope, press top rope. Go with a pin. Pray with so to be entirely sure, but now I'm looking down for Grace Evans, going for a middle rope Canadian destroyer, and this time gets with a pinfall, and Grace Evans will win in the co-main event. Alright, let me see. Perfect. So now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for your main event of tonight. Who do I want to play as? Screw it, why not? Perfect. Alright, here we go. But of course, our main event of tag team champions. So it's probably going to be a good one. So you guys do not want to miss it. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back in Los Angeles, California for your main event. Well, for your main event, it starts right now. Pretty much here comes their opponent. Now, of course, pretty much their opponent's feeling a bit confident that they can probably deliver an upset and take home the win. Prepare to take home the win and walk out at the LA Coliseum as your official, well, not official, but as your new Women's Tag Team Champion. Of course, the previous champions, that being the Los Guerrillas, with that being Elena and Leah Rivera. And before them, it was Ash by JP, which had their last match being that you can see over one corner, Bandalora